What's up guys, Austin with OBZU, and today we're going to go over this 1999 Nissan Skyline GTR Vspec. We're going to go over its options, we'll do a walk around of the car, and then take it out for a drive. Stay tuned. This 1999 Nissan GTR has been fully restored, and it has a clean USA title. Every inch of this car has been addressed. It has this beautiful Bayside blue color, it has Nismo everywhere, Z-Tune front and rear bumpers, Z-Tune front fenders, Nismo side skirts, rear spats. You get the picture. It is loaded with authentic Nismo parts. But let's listen to this exhaust. Moving around to the rear, you could see the Nismo LED taillights, the Vspec there. It also has these superior auto wing risers, which makes the wing look much better in my opinion. It is a Vspec after all. Vspec means victory spec, in case you were wondering. But overall, you'll see how clean this example is. It's never been in an accident or anything like that. Car has been addressed in every sense of the word. Has these Nismo wheels, and of course this Nismo carbon fiber hood, which we'll get a closer look at here shortly. Nismo front headlights, the Nismo front bumper, a couple small little rock chips here and there. It doesn't have PPF, but overall this car is show ready. Moving into the interior here, they did not stop on the exterior when making this car super nice. I mean, this car is from 1999 is when it was made. It has these Nismo seat covers, which look impeccable. This car has full Haltech software, so it's not running the OEM Nissan software any longer. This does have the AEM screen up on the top. It's got your Mines shift boot along with the Nismo titanium shift knob. And it does actually have a back seat, so there's enough room for everybody. There is an Alcantara headliner, which is quite the upgrade from the standard cloth headliner, of course. Here's another look at those Nismo white gauges. I mean, they look so good. In the center console. No cracks or anything like that in the plastic. It's pretty sweet. Moving over here to the passenger side. Again, it's just showing how clean this car actually is. Passenger seat doesn't look like it's ever been sat in. Moving into the engine bay, which is the most enticing part of this car in my opinion, is the engine bay. So you have this RB26, which you can see it has the HKS purple painted valve covers. There's a laundry list of items that were done to this car. Every single part of this motor has been touched. You have your Greddy intake manifold, 90mm throttle body. The twin turbo has been removed, and instead they've replaced it with this Turbonetics 45/64 dual ball bearing turbo. And this thing is wild. It puts out plenty of power, more than I think you'll ever need. The complete list of all the modifications that were done to this car will be linked in the listing below. So if you're interested in seeing every single little thing that's done on this car, then you'll be able to check out that full list there. But for now, let's just admire this beauty. Here's the underside of the Nismo hood. You can see the whole thing is carbon fiber. You can see some of the clear that's coming off on the underside of the hood, but it is an older car at the end of the day. I'll just briefly show the trunk space. It's actually pretty sizable for a trunk for what it is, but just want to show you this real quick. All right, guys, 1999 Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. Here's the key. She is sweet. Got to get it on this side, not the other side. It is a right-hand drive after all. And here you are, POV of an R34. It seems weird, but that's how it goes in other parts of the world. You know, manual car, so everything that you're used to driving, especially here in the United States, of shifting with your right, it's moved over to the left. Really weird to do in the beginning, but you get used to it, I guess. Those white Nismo gauges, super sick. Now this car is on full E85 and it's all on AEM, or sorry, Haltech software. So no Nismo or no Nissan software. It's on E85. You can see the cams. So very like OEM plus this screen, which is pretty cool. Down here you have the Haltech kind of control center. You can change your boost, your launch control, anti-lag, you know, all that type of stuff. I don't really mess with any of that stuff. This car is plenty as it is. It's wild. None of these gauges, or not none of these gauges work. The fuel works. Your temps and your oil pressure don't work. That's all here. So you have everything that you need right there in that screen. But we'll let this thing warm up for a quick second. But I mean, can we appreciate this thing? I mean, just appreciate it. This is 1999, baby. 1999. It has automatic windows. My old Jeep didn't even have that. My 21 Jeep didn't even have that. That's crazy, you know? But here we go. Yeah, here we go. You know, it's simple, straightforward. We'll go for a drive. Guys, this car is very special. And for you to have the opportunity to buy this car, turnkey, ready to go, as you'll see. I mean, this thing is sweet. Look at that thing. So badass. To you to have the opportunity to buy this car right here, I mean, this thing is just dialed. AC, all that stuff works. It is a pretty steep little thing here. All your blind spots are in reverse, so now my blind spot's on the left side versus the right, but here we go. Here's Obi. It's on a pretty mild tune right now. Only pushing like about 600 horsepower. You could just listen to this beauty. Up from school, so I'm not going to rip on it right here. Listen to that. Remember, this is a single turbo, the Turbonetics single turbo. It got rid of the twin turbo action. It's brutal. This thing is wild. This thing is wild. Pull down the window so you guys can hear the sounds that come from the outside. One thing that I still have trouble getting used to in these right-hand drive cars is your turn indicators are not on the left. Like everything else, it's reversed or on the opposite side, so it's on the right. So that's something to get used to. I always forget to turn it off, or I'll hit my wipers or something like that. But it's one of the, for some reason, one of the things I can't get used to. But I mean, look at this thing, guys. This is what every kid had growing up. I know I had it in Need for Speed back in the day, and you know, to be able to drive a real life one, I'm pretty thankful for this job. I mean, it's unbelievable. I get to drive some of the sickest cars ever made, and this is definitely up there with one of the sickest cars I've ever driven. I mean, it's wild. The thing shoots fireballs and everything like that. It's just turnkey ready, dialed, ready to go. Top to bottom, engine has been addressed. The interior is beautiful. I mean, it's a sweet car, folks. It is a sweet car. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. She is a ripper, folks. I mean, look, my indicator's been on this entire time. Sorry, folks. I keep forgetting to turn it off. Listen to that thing, man. Woo! I just love it, man. It just wants to go. There's just literally not enough road here. Just not enough. But I mean, you get the idea. You get the idea. That's half throttle, if that. This thing is ready. I know it wants all the juice. At the end of the day, it's not my car. I'm not gonna push it to its limits. That's for you to do when you buy this from us. I mean, I hope you're as excited as I am driving this thing. I mean, this thing is super cool. I mean, it's so sweet. It is so sweet. Look at it in this mirror. Ooh. Ooh. So cool. So cool. Boom. And just like that, it even has a backup camera. And there you go. R34 POV drive. What a car. What an iconic car, especially for all those enthusiasts. This is a great opportunity for you to own this modified R34. This thing's insane, as you can see. Hit us up in our DMs. I'll leave a link down in the description, or give us a call anytime. We'll see you on the next one.